Hello, dear friends, and welcome. I am Brittany Hiller, and I am your speaker, author, and facilitator of Laughter Yoga Leadership. And today we are going to talk about how to implement laughter yoga into your life and create more joy. I am so excited to be here today to talk to you about what I thoroughly enjoy most, which is laughing. Hi everybody, I'm Brittany Hiller. And today, again, like I said, we're going to talk about how to implement laughter yoga into your life, how to create more joy into your life just by doing that. So first and foremost, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Brittany Hiller. I am the creator and founder of Effervescence Yoga Spa in Beaufort, South Carolina. I have authored the book, The Little Laughing Yogini, which you can see above me, of a girl who had journey into the woods to find her bliss, which turns out to be just what I'm going to teach you today, laughter yoga. And so what's exciting with laughter yoga, if you've never heard about it is an awesome exercise that's actually an aerobic exercise, and it helps us to release endorphins, to create more oxygen into our bodies. It helps us to create more joy just simply by laughing. So think about this. Take you on a little journey real quick before we get started. When is the actual time that you can last remember that you actually laughed? For real. Not just LOL, but really like for real laughed, right? If it's been a while, I totally understand, especially nowadays where we sit and concentrate on social media, on texting, on not verbally communicating with others. And so we create these opportunities where we put out emojis and acronyms, and we think that that's truly our laughter, but really, we're not doing the physical benefits, which is actually laughing. So when we don't laugh, what we're doing is we are pressing down within our body, and we're creating more tension, more stress. We're creating, because laughter is a release, right? So we're allowing ourselves to release out what we're keeping in. So if we don't laugh, right, we're creating the opportunity again to continue to feel stressed, to feel anxious, depressed, all of these things. And laughter yoga has been scientifically proven to assist in removing anxiety and removing depression and helping to ease blood pressure, high blood pressure, and lowering it down. So all of these amazing benefits you'll receive today via this really fun, short, sweet video of laughter yoga. Yeah, so I am also the creator of Laughter Leadership Certification, which is where you can do exactly what I do for others. So if you're interested in that, feel free to definitely contact me, and I'll give you my information at the end of this video. All right, so let's get started. So how we want to implement laughter yoga into our life is very simple. It's very simple. Laughter yoga is a process of exercises where we utilize laughter and breath. The yoga part comes from the word pranayama, which is the breath in the yoga philosophy. And we're going to use a lot of that today. So we want to take out 4 key components of laughter yoga, and one of them is eye contact. So I know we're doing this via video, so I just invite you to look into my eyes. I will look into the camera so that I'm looking into your eyes as well. And then what that's going to do is it's creating this connection. So you can get why laughter yoga is much more powerful when you do this with other people. So what's fun is the tools I'll teach you today, you'll be able to take out and like play with your family, play with your friends, and bring this into your life on a soul-based real level. Because eye contact creates that, right? Eye contact creates that soul connection where we're actually being with the other person. So look into my eyes as we do the exercises. Cool. All right, and then the key component number 2 is breath. That's very important. We're going to utilize a belly breath here. So what that means is we're going to use our diaphragm to actually breathe through these exercises, because it's so easy to breathe from our throat, to laugh from our throat. So there's a difference in the deep breath. Think about how Santa Claus would laugh, ho, 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 right? From the belly breath, and you'll even feel your belly move. And then what you're doing with that is you're creating this abdominal workout, which is awesome, right? Like we get to work out while we're laughing and sitting and doing really nothing. Awesome. All right, cool. Yeah, 10 minutes or 20 minutes of laughter yoga actually equates to 10 minutes on an elliptical. How cool is that? aerobically, right? So in terms of the cardiovascular benefits that we're receiving. Sweet. Number 3 is we're going to utilize childlike playfulness. Because we're using exercises here where we create imagination and play, this is where you're going to bring out the opportunity to pretend that you're a kid again. Sometimes we get so caught up in being an adult, right, that we forget that we're children. The inner child lives within us, and it wants to play, and it wants to express itself, and it wants to be creative. And so here we are. You get to do just that through imagination and play and childlike playfulness. Our 4th key component in laughter yoga is clapping. Clapping allows our whole body to ignite. It creates energy within us. We have over 70,000 nerve endings within our fingertips alone. So that connection, woo, is stimulating. And it helps us to bring us back in between each exercise. Today we're going to practice just 3 laughter yoga exercises together so that you can get the feel of what it's like to practice laughter yoga. All right, are you ready, friend? Woo! Let's do it. So the very first thing we're going to learn is the ho, ho, ha, ha, ha with the clapping. All right, so this is a way that we bring ourselves back after each exercise. So to do this, you're going to simply bring your hands down, ho, ho, right, clap, and then up, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. One more, ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Now, notice how you feel. And the reason I ask you that is because, or I say that, is because notice if you're laughing from your throat or if you used your belly breath to laugh. This is a great place to start implementing the belly laughter. So let's do that together. Ready? Ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. One more, ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Notice the difference in my laugh when I started using more of my belly and less of my throat. Yeah, it's like, ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Yeah, right? It gets deeper. It gets deeper. And then what happens is you're getting to the lower lobes of your lungs. You're help clearing out the junk that we could be holding on to stagnant breath through just our normal ways of being throughout life, right? How often is it that we take deep breaths? Now, if you're like me and you practice yoga, it could be like once 3 times a week. Seriously though, right? It's like only in yoga class do I breathe deep, whereas here in front of the computer, it's like really slow and shallow. Yeah. So we're going to use that ho, ho, ha, ha, ha to come back. All right, our very first laughter exercise is greeting laughter. So we're going to pretend that we're holding each other's hand. So when you do this with your friends and family, you're going to really like hold their hand. Yeah, and look into their eyes. So you look into my eyes and we'll laugh together. There's absolutely no talking in laughter yoga. It is simply the laughter. And you're going to understand why I say that, because you're going to start to feel things that might feel weird. Like, why am I doing this? Why am I laughing? There's no reason here. And that's simply just the left brain trying to turn off your childlike playfulness. So your right brain, right, has to be a little bit more sturdy and strong to say, I got this. This is fun. This is helping my body to heal and to replenish. So yeah, this is all good stuff. So let's try it together, okay? Awesome. 1, 2, 3. One more. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Sit with it. Breathe deep. Big inhale. Big exhale. And notice if you're seated doing this, notice how you feel. Notice if you're starting to bring about a sweat. Notice if you're starting to feel a little bit more energized. Notice if you feel weird, right? That's totally normal and okay. My husband said it best. He was like, Brittany, make sure you tell people that you're going to feel weird, but at the end, you're going to feel amazing. His words exactly. And he's a left brainer. So this was pretty cool. So yeah, so feel it. And that's okay. Nothing here is bad. All of this is great. It's good for our body. Even when we feel weird. Weird is okay. Yeah. Let's try it again. So we're going to have our second exercise. Okay, this one's called hot soup, and it's really super fun. I really enjoy teaching this one because, well, one, it just brings out the imagination, but you get playful with it yourself. So laughter yoga brings a lot of improvisation into the mix too, which I'm really super grateful for because I love to act, and personally, improvisation is one of my favorite things to do. So improvise. Your bowl, what does it look like? How big is it? How deep is it? How hot is your soup, right? Yeah, all of these fun things you can create and imagine. And you don't have to tell anybody, it's yours. This is your fun game. The next thing we're going to have is our spoon, right? Or you can have a fork. Maybe it's a magic fork, right? And you can dip in and create liquid to come to your mouth. I don't know. But it's your imagination, and there's nothing wrong, right? Everything is just your imagination and totally playful. So what we're going to do with this is we're going to take our spoon into our soup, and we're going to sip our soup, and it's going to be hot. So what we're doing is we're laughing out the heat. So you can already imagine, like, what does that look like for me? Okay, so let's try it together. 1, 2, take your sip. Sip it in. Oh, Abby agrees. 3. Let's try it again because we love the hot soup. All right, ready? Take a sip. One more time. Big sip. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. One more. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Yes. Yes, queen. Yes. Right? Like, notice now how your body feels. And if you're doing this while you're at home and you have other people in your house, I imagine by now they've kind of peeked in to be like, what are you doing? What is happening now? I went in. Or, why are you acting like that? Yeah, it's fun. It's super fun. And if that's the case, like, bring them in. Tell them, let's do this together. Then you can utilize the eye contact with them and connect on a deeper level. It's really cool. This is a great team building exercise. It's a great family building exercise. It's just all around fun because you're going to feel so energized after. If you don't already, right? Notice the benefits. Deepen your breath. Notice if you get tingling sensations. Yeah, all that energy flowing in through your body, oxygen coming into your body and healing you and creating this space of more oxygenated blood. It's so powerful and so good for us. All right, let's do our third exercise. I know, our last one. So our last one for today. All right, so our third exercise that we're going to do today, this one is called Aeiou Laughter. So utilizing vowels. And what's fun with that is this is a great way to teach little kiddos too how to learn their vowels with laughter. How fun. All right, so the way that this works is we're going to start with A, and each letter we're going to laugh with. So imagine, like, get yourself, you can create this to go as far as the whole alphabet if you desire after we practice today. Get playful. That's all this is about. One of the big things that this is about. All right, so the very first letter, obviously A. Here we go. A. E. And don't forget why. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. One more. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. body feel? How does your body feel? Take it in, deep breath. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. I'm sweating, but that's okay. It's good. Energetic release. Yeah. Yeah, and then you might also notice too, like as you're doing each exercise that you want to talk, and that's okay, but keep in mind that the goal here is just strictly laughter. And then you'll notice too, as your laughter evolves to what some people call fake laughter, it's never fake. It's all totally real. Your body is getting the benefits regardless if your brain is telling you something else. That's just our left brain. It's just giving us all the logic that we have learned over the years. So we're unlearning in this moment, and we're allowing ourselves to come into the reality that our body is truly feeling the benefits of laughter and of breath, even if our mind thinks that we're being silly. I'm putting funny and silly together, so silly. Whatever. But what's so fun too is the more that we practice laughter yoga. I've been practicing laughter yoga and teaching it since 2010. And what I've learned is it helps me in difficult times, because when I bring in laughter into my life and into this ability to let go, I feel as if difficult things seem not as bad, right? Like our mind has this power to make things seem far worse than they ever truly are, but it also has the power to make things seem far more better than they could ever imagine, that we could ever imagine them to be. So I personally like that side of the equation, where I imagine things to be far more better than they could possibly be. And then what's so fun with that is they truly begin to unfold to become that way, because our thoughts create things. So I hope that this beautiful moment of laughter yoga sharing with you allowed you to feel your body, allowed you to deepen your breath, and allows you to go out into your day now with a whole new perspective and a feeling of joy. And if you'd like to learn more joy, feel free to contact me at brittanyhilleryoga.com. I'd love to work with you, and I'd love to teach you all my tips and tricks so that you can go out and create this awesome experience for others. Have a beautiful day, and thank you so much for laughing with me. Peace, love, and laughter. Keep it going. Namaste. Thank you, friends. Can't wait to meet you.